Okay, so Miss Straits wanted me to record a demonstration of how to make gem trees, and so that's what I am attempting to do here. We're going to use this silver wire, these cool beads, I think they're howlite, not quite sure, and these huge clippers. And so, to begin, you're going to want a few strands of your wire that are all the same length, or similar enough length. I'm going to measure it out here on the thingy, the cutting thing. And you technically only need to measure out one, because for the other strands, you can just line it up and cut from those. You probably shouldn't, but you can. And so sorry if the seam's disjointed. I don't know how to edit. Probably don't clip that close to your hands. Alright. Now, I'm only going to use 3 for this demo, but you can use like 3, 5, however big you want your gem tree. Now, with limitations of class time and class resources, I'd probably suggest making a smaller one, but you can do as you please. Alright, so I'm just going to pour some of these beads out here into a little cup. Into a different cup that is actually open. Ignore the rustling. There's my cup. Here's a bonus cup. I'm just going to pour a couple in here. That should be good. Gonna rescrew that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the wire. Take your piece of wire, and you take a couple of beads. Need to move a bit so I can still get in the camera. Okay. So you want to thread your beads over the wire, like so. Don't be dumb like me and struggle on camera. And then, what you're going to do is you got your 3 beads, you put that in the middle, like this. You loop it, then you start twisting it. You twist it. And there you go. Whoa. Then you do that again for the other sides. I'm only going to use 1 bead because I cut these wires really short. Maybe be a little better at twisting. Oh goodness, that is... Okay, so never mind on the other strands, but that's what you normally do. For demonstration purposes, I'm only going to do the first part because otherwise I won't be able to twist it shut. And that's not a thing you want for your gem tree. You want to be able to twist it all together, otherwise you just have gem branches. Probably going to attempt to edit this down on my phone, because that's what I'm recording on. Okay, so what you do... You do the twisty. I'm going to pause here and resume when I'm done with the branches. Okay, so we have our 3 branches. Now what you're going to do is you're going to line them up however you want them. And then, whatever direction that these are twisted in, you got to twist it in the opposite direction. Otherwise, they're all going to fall apart. If I had some pliers... Oh! I'm going to use these pliers to help me twist them, because it'll get you a nice tighter twist, and it'll make it look more like a trunk, and less like a random little stem braid thing, which is better for, you know, artistic reasons, and ability reasons. Let me make sure I'm getting this in camera. Okay. Now, this one is very short, I know, but I didn't have space. This is basically what your 1 branch will look like, but didn't plan ahead much. You probably want to do that. And so this is what my tiny little tree looks like. Maybe like an itty-bitty cherry blossom. And now you have all these little wires at the bottom. Now what you could do is you can use these themselves to wrap around something, but I didn't prepare ahead and didn't bring anything to wrap, so I'm going to turn these into tiny little roots. You can do that by twisting them individually around, like this. There, see, that kind of turns them into roots. Now I'm going to stop here and come back when I'm done twisting. Okay, so now it has been twisted into roots, and while I was away, I grabbed something to wrap it around, just a Kickstart Pop Tab. I have a lot of these. And now to wrap it, you stick it on top, like this, and then you just kind of pull. Actually, let me get you guys a closer view of these roots here. See, you kind of gotta spiral them out. The more strands of wire you have, the more roots you can make. You could even make them out of different amounts of the wire. You can just do like 3 and 1 and make them all varied. It'll make it very pretty. And then to wrap it around something, I'm going to try to make this as clear as possible. Get your pliers, and you like crimp it, sort of, around the thing you're attempting to wrap. Now, your results will probably look a lot better than mine. This is pretty much like a doodle of a tree, to kind of just for demonstration purposes. Just going to try to hook it up here a little more. There we go. And then you just kind of twist it. Make sure it's tight on there. You can use the flat edge of your pliers, if you're using the flat pliers, to smash it down in. Then you repeat for the other branches, or roots, not branches. If you can get it, that is. Like I said, I didn't plan ahead for the wrapping around something, and so I made the wires very short. And you just boop. No, that snap, that was just the sound of the wire and the pliers sliding. Ignore me shuffling the camera. It's very precariously balanced right now. I'm so glad I haven't dropped it yet. Okay, and there you have it. A gem tree. Now, you can also, if it's not sticking to the thing that you're trying to wrap, you can also glue it down. And what else you could do is, you can see on the back here, it's all messed up. You can go back through when you're done wrapping and snip off, if your clippers are strong, you can snip off the excess and press it down to crimp it flat. And there you go, a little gem tree. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's not too long. Bye.